a Italian classic, minestrone, which is traditionally, if you're Italian, I guess, is a vegetarian soup. Now, since I'm a black guy, I decided to flavor this Italian classic with a little bit of pork belly, right? How about that? So, Italian classic, yes. But look at that. I bought a 1 pound chunk of pork belly. Took half of it, put it in inch or inch and a half cubes. To flavor the soup, right? Now, I still consider this the quincentennial classic of minestrone, right? But I just threw a little twist on it. And my twist is a dash of Cajun seasoning and the aforementioned pork belly. So there you go. Minestrone, a Italian classic, James White style. All right. This soup has been going since about 8 o'clock this morning in my crock pot. I had to go out. I set my crock pot on 6 hours on high. And this is what we have so far, right? Look at that. This is what we have, right? Now, I know some people are saying, hey, James, I don't see any zucchini. Well, what's going to happen is I'm going to plug this crock pot back up and I'm going to let this soup go now on low for about 4 hours or so, right? Just simmering, just kind of chilling, kind of hanging out. And then when it cools off, I'll put it in the refrigerator and I'll wake up tomorrow. I'll plug the crock pot back up. Look at that, right? Look at that. I'll bring this back up to temperature. I'll add some additional Parmesan and I'll add my zucchini. And that's a meal for one full-grown black guy who may or may not be trying to lose weight for the whole weekend. Look at that. Now, can you imagine that? Look at this. Now, personally, I think that soup looks great, right? But can you imagine how another 4 hours or so on low and how great this soup will look? Now you see that, you guys see that chunk of pork belly? Now what would happen By the time I bring this soup up to temperature tomorrow morning and get my zucchini in, get some additional Parmesan in, and although I added a dash or two of steak sauce into this soup as the beginning to give it body, what I will do tomorrow, once this soup come up to temperature and I put in my zucchini, I will also, for further body, more body, I will add a dash or two of Worcestershire sauce. And there you go. And as I said, hey, look, it's enough soup for a full-grown, old-school black guy for the whole weekend who may or may not be trying to lose weight. Look at that. That's old school. I got it all. The only thing that's not there is the zucchini. I got the spinach. Look at that. I got the red beans. I got the cannellini beans. I mean, this look, this, it's the classic. The only difference is this and this soup and the minestrone. My favorite minestrone in downtown Chicago is at a place called the Exchequer Pub, who I think makes the best minestrone ever, without a doubt. Anyway, if I had to choose between their minestrone and mine, I would choose theirs. But if there is not available, there is no doubt that I would take mine, especially once I get my chopped zucchini in and add my additional parm. Look at that. I actually, in this crock pot, added a full bunch of baby spinach. The last time I did this soup, I did it with collard greens, if you can believe it. I chopped collard greens up really well, and I use collards for this soup. Anyway, look guys, I will give you another look at this soup once I add my zucchini tomorrow and I add the additional parm. Well, there you go. Minestrone by James White. Have a great weekend, guys. Look at that, look at that, look at that, and enjoy the weekend.